Di pemirsa, di mana saja Anda berada, selamat pagi, jumpa kembali dengan Ngapak di Surinam atau Ngadisur. Kali ini saya akan informasikan tayangan, yaitu kali ini saya ada di pabrik gula zaman dulu ya. Di Surinam ini ada pabrik gula yang sangat maju, sangat luar biasa. Tapi setelah merdeka ke sini tidak dikelola dengan baik, akhirnya sayang sekali banyak gedung-gedung yang terbengkelai. Nah, di sana adalah itu gambar, itu adalah kapal yang baru mendarat dari Indonesia di Surinam. Ini sekarang di Marienberg. Alon-alon. Ini adalah gedung yang dulu pabrik gula yang sangat besar sekali di Marienberg. Kenapa saya di sini? Ini adalah rumah ya, gedung hibah ya, dari pemberian dari Indonesia untuk disumbangkan di sekitar pabrik gula ya, di pabrik gula. Ini di sini gedungnya. Nanti akan ada peresmiannya di pagi hari ini. Ini kita sedang persiapan, masih persiapan peresmian nanti. Inilah kesibukan untuk peresmian hibah gedung dari Indonesia untuk Surinam. Piye kabare? Piye kabare, Pak? Iya. Apa ya? Iki sibuk banget persiapan kanggo iki ya. Peresmian. Iya. Ya, kini kita sedang persiapan. Di sini saya kedatangan Presiden untuk meresmikan gedung untuk di Marienberg. Ini Presiden Surinam baru saja tiba.
Indonesia tanah airku, tanah tumpah darahku. Di sanalah aku berdiri, jadi pandu ibuku. Indonesia kebangsaanku, bangsa dan tanah airku. Marilah kita berseru, Indonesia bersatu. Hiduplah tanahku, hiduplah negeriku, bangsaku, rakyatku semuanya. Bangunlah jiwanya, bangunlah badannya untuk Indonesia Raya. Indonesia Raya, merdeka, merdeka, tanahku, negeriku yang ku cinta. Indonesia Raya, merdeka, merdeka, hiduplah Indonesia Raya. Indonesia Raya, merdeka, merdeka, tanahku, negeriku yang ku cinta. Indonesia Raya, merdeka, merdeka, hiduplah Indonesia Raya.
And the publishing of a book called 120 Years Japanese in Suriname, which is not a historical book but more stories of people that told their story in the books. that has been done at the beginning of the year. The second part today, I may say the final part of the project, is the inauguration of this center, this cultural center, in a very historical part of Kommerwijnen. I spent most of my childhood memories here at Marienberg, especially where I stand at the opzichters balcony, playing to be the director of the suikerplantage. So this will hopefully attract a lot of tourists again to this part of Kommerwijnen and Marienberg. So District Commissaris, I hope this will be an added value to your district to promote Kommerwijnen. Special thanks to Directoraat Cultuur and Sana Budaya, but upfront from VHI, a special gratitude to the ambassador, which played a pivotal part in bringing this grant to Suriname, and of course our Excellency President Santokhi and the Minister of Foreign Affairs from Suriname. So without further ado, may I invite District Commissaris Rajab for a short speech. Oh, excuse me, Mr. Commissaris. I thought we had no music, but...
Geachte aanwezigen, in het bijzonder de president van de Republiek Suriname, zijn excellentie Chandrika Santokhi, de ambassadeur van Indonesië, Julian Puyanto, minister van Onderwijs Henry Ori, medewerkers van Bibus, ik heb net gehoord VAI ook, ik zie een RR, OD, LVV, allen die hier aanwezig zijn, een van harte goedemorgen. Als burgervader van District Kommerwijnen is het voor mij een eer en genoegen u in deze gelegenheid van deze bijzondere dag te mogen toespreken. Deze dag is voor ons zeer bijzonder, omdat straks de opening zal plaatsvinden van een culinaire en Craf cultureel centrum. En dankzij de Republiek overeenkomst heeft getekend met Suriname om met het doel een culinaire ambacht en kunstmarkt in te richten hier te Marienberg. Net als op alle andere plantages in de tijd werkten er vooral Brits-Indische en Javaanse contractarbeiders op de voormalige suikerrietplantage Marienberg, alwaar zij werden ondergebracht in barakken. Op 9 augustus 1890 kwamen de eerste Javaanse contractarbeiders aan in Suriname. Zij maakten de overtocht met het stoomschip.
Menteri Pendidikan.
Thank you, Nancy. President of the Republic of Suriname, Ambassador of the Republic of Indonesia, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, protocol observed. With the Surinamese multicultural and diverse society as a given culture is a powerful dynamic source that plays an all-encompassing role in the development of Surinamese people and the Surinamese nation. The activities to preserve and develop the multiple cultures in Suriname are held through projects considered as projects with added value, as they are permanent and will have a long-lasting impact on the Surinamese society. The Javanese culture that was introduced around the end of the 19th century has existed for a long time, but can be better preserved and disseminated. Nowadays, the Javanese culture elements, values, traditions are part of diverse and rich culture and the ethnic landscape of Suriname, and that makes it valuable and important to preserve and also share this knowledge about Javanese culture. As a former sugarcane plantation, Marienberg in Kommerwijnen was the main plantation where the Javanese immigrants have worked and where their descendants nowadays are living. This location is excellent to set up and become a culinary, craft and arts center. The objective of this center is to exhibit, exchange, propagate and establish the rich Javanese Surinamese cultural heritage and thereby contribute to awareness and pride of the Surinamese in Suriname and abroad.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi.
May peace be upon us all. His Excellency Mr. Chandrika Prasad Santoki, President of the Republic of Suriname. His Excellency Mr. Henry Ori, Minister of Education, Science and Culture of the Republic of Suriname. District Commissioner, Honorable Mr. Pajak. All protocol observed. Goedemorgen, Sugeng Enjing, selamat pagi, good morning. I am truly honored to be here for the inauguration of the establishment of the Culinary, Craf and Art Center in Marienberg, the historical place for the Surinamese, especially for the Japanese community. On this happy day, please allow me to express my highest appreciation to His Excellency President Chandrika Prasad Santoki and Minister Henry Ori for your presence. Your presence indeed reflects your great attention to the people of the Suriname, especially in the Japanese community in this region. I am particularly happy and proud that the government of Indonesia could support the building of this center. The Culinary and Craf and Art Center Marienberg is indeed a part of the implementation of the Grand Agreement between the government of the Republic of Indonesia and the government of the Republic of Suriname for the promotion of the welfare and the Surinamese people of Indonesian descent. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. From the historical perspective, the relations between Indonesia and Suriname date back to 133 years ago, marked by the arrival of the Japanese immigrants, whose cultural legacies have become an integral part of the Surinamese nation. Since the establishment of the diplomatic relations between the Republic of Indonesia and the Republic of Suriname, the bilateral relations between two countries have continued to develop. The two governments shown their commitments in substantiating the bilateral relations. One of the manifestations of the commitment on December 1st, 2021, the two governments signed the agreement on the aid program for the welfare of Surinamese people of Indonesian descent in the amount of $100,000 from the government of the Republic of Indonesia to the government of the Republic of Suriname. The Grand Agreement covers 3 projects. Are the documentation center at Sana Budaya, which was inaugurated on 21st January 2023 by the President of the Republic of Suriname, and also in the publication of a book on the commemoration of 130 years of Japanese immigration in Suriname, which was launched on 8 August 2023, which is also the President of Suriname, His Excellency Chandrika Prasad Santoki, was present at the time. And then third is the establishment of a Culinary, Craf and Art Center at the former sugarcane plantation Marienberg in the district Pemri, Suriname, which is to be inaugurated today. As the project of the Culinary and Craf and Art Center Marienberg has been completed, all 3 projects under the Grand Agreement has been fully done and completed. In this regard, I would like to congratulate the government of Suriname and other relevant stakeholders for completing all projects stipulated within the Grand Agreement. I recognize and highly appreciate all the good and hard work performed by all related institutions and individuals of the Republic of Suriname in this regard. It would be my firm belief that the completion of all the projects under this Grand Agreement will provide more opportunities for further cooperation between the government of Indonesia and the government of Suriname. The existence of such collaborations will certainly strengthen the existing cordial relations between the two nations, in particular in developing and strengthening the people-to-people ties between the two nations. As the ambassador of the Republic of Indonesia to the Republic of Suriname, I am looking forward to having more projects of collaboration in the foreseeable future. The government of Indonesia hopes that the 3 projects would be effectively utilized by the people of Suriname. With this establishment, while preserving the culture, the community at the same time could also gain the economic dividend. We also hope that this establishment could also provide opportunity for the local community to develop their skills through workshops and other upscaling skill activities that could be had in this establishment. Upscaling skill, both as skilled labor as well as a self-employed entrepreneur, is very important. With those skills, the Javanese community could contribute to the economic development of the country. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that the Culinary, Craf and Art Center will serve the purpose well. I'm confident that this center and other projects will help in preserving and teaching the values and cultural identity of the Javanese community, specifically from the young generation of the Indonesian descent, Wong Jawa in Suriname. I will continue to make every endeavor to further strengthen the already existing friendly ties between Indonesia and Suriname. There are a lot of potential of cooperation that can be explored and developed to take maximum advantage of the abundant resources of both countries, Suriname and Indonesia. With the completion of all projects between the 2 countries, I am looking forward to having projects of cooperation between the 2 brotherly nations in the future. Allow me once again to convey my heartfelt congratulations to all of you, as well as my deepest gratitude and appreciation to the government and the people of the Republic of Suriname for facilitating the completion of all projects under the Grand Agreement. Specifically, I would like also to thank to the President of the Republic of Suriname, His Excellency Mr. Chandrika Persat Santoki, for personally presence in all 3 projects inauguration. It is reflected that the President gave a great attention to the people, including the Javanese community. I would also like to extend my deep gratitude to my beloved Surinamese brothers and sisters for their enduring effort in preserving and safeguarding the valuable Javanese culture. The Indonesian Embassy would like to support in any way how to make this establishment lively from time to time. It is in my plan, in the Indonesian Embassy's plan, that we will work together between the District Commissioner Kumawena, Ministry of Culture and other relevant stakeholders how to make this center live and the people, community of the Kumawena especially, could take advantage of the presence of this establishment. I thank you. Matur kesuwun, Gedung.
Matur nuwun Bapak Duta Besar Sudianto.
So, yes. Dagra, Master of Ceremony, thank you very much, Master of Ceremony. Good morning, all of you, starting with the Minister of Education, Mr. Ori, our Ambassador of the Republic of Indonesia, His Excellency Puyanto, Stress Commissaris, Stress Commission of District, and members of the National Assembly, all other protocols observed, ladies and gentlemen. We are gathered here today, this morning, and to attend the opening of the Culinary, Crafts and more markets. And as expressed yet by the Minister, but also the Ambassador, is that this project is part of the grant agreement between the government of the Republic of Indonesia and the government of Suriname. An aid program for the welfare of the Surinamese people of the Indonesian descent. Just this year, on the 9th of August, we celebrated 133rd years of Japanese immigration to Suriname, and this grant already delivered us two great projects already, as mentioned by the ambassador, namely the establishment of a documentation center at Sana Budaya, and also the publication of a book on the commemoration of 130 years of Japanese immigration in Suriname. Today, and as ambassador already said, yes, I was honored to attend all these activities. And I looked at the grant, but also the result of this grant into these three projects. And I can qualify all these projects as investment in knowledge, as investment in culture, as investment in production, but also investment in tourism, particularly the project of today. And as you know, Suriname is a tourism country. Very often we are referring our country in the perspective of the oil and gas. Yes, therefore we have a bright future where all the Surinamese people will benefit. But in addition to that oil and gas, we have other pillars of development. The agriculture is one of them. But the tourism. And
with this, we declare this building open. For your information, everyone, the operational of this building will be.
Selesailah sudah peresmian gedung, kita sedang meninjau ruangan bersama Presiden dan pejabat lainnya.
Kalau patin dongo akan kilti avansa opening bukaan enjing punika. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma sholli ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala ali sayyidina Muhammad Sayadila walina wa karina wa salim wa radiyallahu tanggalangan kuli sakabati rasuluji ajimanin. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alamarubana tinufudina hasanatan wa fil qirati hasanatan wa qina adzabannar. Ala suling ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi washabihi wasallim bi rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alamafirli wa muslimi wa muslimat wa mu'minat wa mu'minat. Ajayun alwat wa barakatuh kaja firbalkan mengkuli insan kodi bi rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alaman asalkan selamatan fid din wa ngafiyatan fi asatin wa diatan fi ilmi wa barakatan fi rezeki. Betul-betul qabla maut rahmatan indal maut wa fi taqal maut. Ala wa fasrati maudaratan nari dal kisah. Subhana rabbika wa sifun wa salamun walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Matur nuwun.
U mag plaatsen. Welkom excellentie, president van de Republiek Suriname. Heer Zandika Santoki, the ambassador of Indonesia, Papa Julian, very welcome. Members of Parliament, District Commissaris of Cameroon, Mr. Rajak, dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, very welcome. Today, at a joyful moment when receiving from the Republic of Indonesia, my name is Elwin Atmodimejo. I am the chairman, the voorzitter van VHI. Well, most of you call it Sanabudaya, which is not true. Sanabudaya is just a part of VHI, Vereniging Herdenking Javaanse Immigratie. In commemoration of the celebration of 130 years